Hello and welcome to a Everquest guide. This is Lower Guck, and this is a guide for level 30 to level, let's say 45. You could probably go a little higher, but I'm going to say 45. So it is off of Inithul Swamp. You get here through, where is it at? Here we go. Inithul Swamp is off of Grub, Verant, and South Row, and then you go Upper Guck to Lower Guck. So you just go through those zones. This is the map of the zone. It's a pretty large zone. It is by far my favorite zone, and this guide should be viable for live, obviously, TLP, and emulated servers. So let's go ahead and get started here. So this is the entrance. My character is a level 58 monk. That we're doing a solo self-found with. We've hunted here for a little while, and we are not kill on sight to the live froglocks. We are dubious, so they won't attack us, but the dead froglocks will. So what we're gonna do is run past them. So this is the entrance. You can kind of start here around probably 30, killing these guys, and then slowly working your way over here to the dead mobs. So there's one there, and then two more here. I'm gonna make a train. There's a level 116 mage here, so I'm not too worried about accidentally training them. They should be able to one-shot everything in the zone if they're not already one-shotting everything in the zone. But coming down here, this is called the bedroom camp. Right here, the bed. And there's lots of frogs around here, lots of bats, and then the Icebone skeleton camp right here. Fairly simple stuff. And then we'll feign death right here for a second. And then right here we get to kind of what is officially the dead side. Through that door over there, where those gargoyles are, is a way to go to the live side. So if we zoom in right here, if we go through that door, we go right here, and we kind of go through there, and we'll run into the Minotaur Elder, Raster, which is a monk epic item guy, and just kind of like a maze with some Minotaurs in it and stuff like that. And we get down here into that, and that goes out, and there's a zone out right there, back to the beginning of Upper Guck, where the Froglike King is. We're just looking at the dead side right now. The live side is uninteresting to me, so I'm always on the dead side. So once these guys forget us wherever they are, we'll go and do the rest of the camps. All right, they have forgot us, so we can go in here and you go into this little keep thing, right? And there's a froglock there, another froglock there, and then up here is 3 froglocks. There we go. 3 froglocks, and spawn up here. This is the assassin supplier camp. So they spawn up there. And then you can come down these stairs right over here. And you go through, it's like a little mini maze, if you will, right here. And then if you go around, where is it? Right here, yeah. This is the Savant camp. And this guy right here, that Wan right here, is the placeholder for the Savant. He drops a mace and a chest piece. And if you go, which way do we go here? Here, let's all right, we're gonna have to make do with these guys here. Let's put her on burn and kill them. So it's kind of like, look at the map where we are here. So we came down the stairs. If we go what direction is that? If we go left, we run into the Cavalier. If we go right, we go into the Sage and the Executioner. We'll check those out here in a second. Our Mercenary does the bulk of our damage, truth be told, at this level. But once we get this taken care of, there we go. So many mobs that just attack us, but it's good for getting defiant items. Maybe we'll get some leather. We've had horrible luck on this character doing solo self-found, trying to get some leather and stuff. So definitely would be appreciated. Come on. You're ruining my guide. There we go. Just 2 more to go. And the melee DPS mercenaries are pretty crazy when it comes to doing damage, so definitely worth something to have. All right, let's put her back on passive once this dies. All right, we just couldn't feign death. There was too many casters. All right, so if you come through here, this is the sage, and there's another one. There's a charm, enchanter one that spawns here too. I can't remember the name of it, but it's for the enchanter epic. That Yun Ghoul wizard right there is the placeholder for the executioner, who drops executioner's hood and axe. So definitely a good two-handed weapon for a berserker or a warrior. I don't believe knights can use it. All right, let's get this guy here, and we'll move on. All right, I should have brought an undead. See, an invis undead character down here. All right, over here is the cavalier, who's a kind of a shadow knight, and he drops a shadow knight sword, and then he drops a I don't know what his other drop is. Right here is what is called the safe hall, right here. It's kind of like the in between this area and that area. And then which leads us into the rest of the dead side. Right, so when you come down to the dead side over here, there's like a little 4-way path. If you go this way, you end up going to the frenzy and the sentinel. So we're making a large train. I believe that, yeah, that 116 mage is in there trying to get their epic. So that's where the frenzy spawns in there. Down here through this invis wall, this is where the sentinel spawns right here. They drop, the frenzy drops a haste belt, which is highly coveted on TOP servers and stuff during the classic era. Let's see here. I'll try to get out of here. The sentinel drops some nice mana gloves and stuff like that. Boring here. All right, let's see. And then what else does it drop? It drops a chest plate, I believe, also the sentinel. The frenzy drops a mana ring, which is fairly common. Fairly common drop that you can get, but it's relatively worthless outside of just you're gonna get a lot of them if you're trying to get a belt. It's a fairly rare drop, and then a fairly rare spawn. There's 3 placeholders spawn points for the frenzy, but it's still pretty rare. Only one up can be up at a time, I believe. Like most named mobs. All right, so we've moved down here to the hall. Coming up this way, we're gonna have the hand, which is on the left side, and we're gonna go look at the magus, the archmage. All right. Let's see here. Let's go right this way. This is where the archmagus spawns. Magus, whatever. That core right there is the placeholder, the core ghoul wizard. And then up this way, This is the Lord Hall, so you'll see this if you're on a TLP server. People will actually be there, and see there's the Ghoul Lord. He's actually up. Let's actually let's kill him because he has the short sword of Akisha. I don't know where my mercenary. There's my DPS. Easy enough. All right, let's get the Lord. He's still light blue at 58, so pretty tricky. I was able to kill him at like level 40 on Holdridge, my paladin, so he's not too difficult. But we'll go ahead and knock him out real quick. And he's kind of like the boss of the dead side. He's probably the hardest mob over here. But typically it's a fairly good camp, right? This is going to be the highest level stuff. He's level 47. So you could get over 47 here, but the 3 mobs that spawn in this room are the highest mobs in this part of the zone. So you're going to have a very small pickings for experienced mobs at a certain point in this area. When I came through here with Holdridge, I was able to clear the pretty much entire from the Lord all the way to the Frenzy, every single mob in between, with a solo paladin in the 40s to 45. It was not hard. The spawn time here is like 25-30 minutes, so you got a lot of time. And I was using Ghoulbane, the paladin undead weapon, which just procs insane when you have max dexterity at well, I have 260, but 255. So it's kind of crazy. But that is the dead side of Guk. Pretty standard stuff. I forgot to put her back on passive. Pretty standard stuff, really. I mean, we aren't gonna have much issue here. This is a good farm spot too. If you're over 30 to 45, you can come back here and just get platinum. Definitely something I would recommend doing. Depending on your server, you could still sell the items you can get here without you know, too much trouble. But yeah, that is the dead side of a lower Guk. I'm gonna do the alive side next, so stay tuned. And thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.